Well, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Coca-Cola Arena for the final semifinal matchup here in the 2025 BCL Asia. It is a rematch of last season's final, in which Al Riyadi will take on Shabab Al Ahli, our hosts. Well, the first semifinal saw the B-League champions Utsunami of Brex win emphatically against the SAC Broncos of Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. So the winner of this game will meet Brex Nation tomorrow night here to be the kings of Asian basketball and to lift the crown jewel here in the city of gold. Well, these two teams, as mentioned, do have history, and Al Riyadi going undefeated last season, and they haven't lost a game so far here in BCL Asia, but they are unfortunately without Wael Arakchi. Arakchi did go down with a shoulder injury, so our thoughts and prayers are with him. Best of luck to you, Wael, and hope you recover swiftly. The team, the fans, myself, everybody here misses you much. Well, it's a highly anticipated game, no doubt. DeShondre Washington, the key player here for Shabab Al Ahli, has been arguably the best scorer here in the tournament and maybe could be a runner-up for MVP. But tonight, he and his teammates, Jermaine Love, Josh Holley, Kais Al-Shababi, they'll have to battle through Asia's defending champions, and that man, the genius, the brains, Coach Ahmad Farhan, his team, Al Riyadi. Well, we are going to get set to introduce the key players of both teams. While Al Riyadi may be favorites tonight, they're going to have to do without the 2022 FIBA Asia Cup most valuable player, Wael Arakchi. But still in the backcourt, they have Ali Mansour and not to mention Karim Zainoun. Well, Agop Kajirian, the head of FIBA Asia, courtside watching this game. And the Al Riyadi fans, I mean, one thing they've done so far here in 2 years is make it an absolutely exhilarating atmosphere. But let's begin now with Shabab Al Ahli. Well, the first player who came out was Ahmed Al-Breki. Of course, has been a key role utility player for them. Well, Ahmed Al-Breki as well. Hamid Al-Breki, excuse me, his brother coming out. Now here is Saeed Al-Jmani, so his brother also is on the team. Omer Al-Amari as well as another key three-point shooter. But here is the big man, Kais Al-Shababi. He is going to have his hands locked tonight because he's going to have to maintain a very defensive discipline against the likes of Thon Maker, and not to mention Eldon Kikanovic. But he's got to stay out of foul trouble. That is a key tonight. Well, there is Jermaine Love. He has BCL experience, but that was in Europe when he played in Greece for the mighty PAOK, the DK Phalos Ayaza Sobora. Josh Holley just signed for this team. Of course, there was the last player to come out, but the one you want to look out for indeed is DeShondre Washington. And his number 42, I mean, he is a go-to player. 35.7 points and 7.7 rebounds along with 5 assists. Hasn't quite had a triple-double, but he could reach that landmark tonight. Well, now we go to Al Riyadi, and Thon Maker's return has lifted the spirits of this team. Of course, the former NBA player with the Milwaukee Bucks and the Detroit Pistons. Karim Zainoun, last summer played for Lebanon after the BCL Asia, the FIBA OQT in Valencia. And there's Ali Mansour, the man that will partner him in the backcourt. Another Lebanese national team player. Bilal Tabara, very soon will be a new father. Best wishes to him and his family. Well, here comes Daddy Hike. Speaking of being a father, congratulations to the Gakchan family. Baby Luka Gakchan, born in California now. And another congratulations. Well, parents all over the court at the moment. There is Marcus George Hunt coming out. MGH number 94. And his saying was, if you can't beat him, you join him. He played for Shabab Al Ahli last season and lost to Al Riyadi in the final. Another former NBA player with experience, and there you have the head coach, Coach Ahmad Farhan. Well, he's going to shake hands with his counterpart, the great Miodrag Perisic, and he'll know many of these Lebanese players. Last summer, he coached them in the Lebanese national team. Our referees tonight, Vissam Zain, Mohamed Vazi Taha, and Ahmed Suleiman Al Yusuf, all coming from Jordan and from Syria. Well, tonight, our technical delegate and commissioner for the game, indeed, is Mr. Andrew Teff from the Philippines. Well, we can talk about Washington all we want, but he's going to need some help. Jermaine Love has become Mr. Fourth Quarter so far here in the BCL Asia. The question is, they're going to have Josh Hawley on the beginning, so he'll probably match up with either Thom Maker or indeed with Haik Yakchan. Kaisel Shabebi will be in the starting lineup along with Saeed Al-Ajmani, Deshaundre Washington, Josh Hawley, and Ahmed Al-Breki. There's your starting five for the hosts. Well, what experience he has. 2011 coached the Egyptian men's national team. Spent a bit of time in Romania, also worked in the BAL as well, the BAL, but worked between 2020 and 2022 as the head coach of Qatar's national team. Well, you're like a kid in the candy store. Too many grades to pick on. The amount of Lebanese national team players. Now they are without both Amir Saoud, the Prince of Beirut, who did unfortunately break his ribs in the FIBA Vassal. And as we already mentioned, the loss of Wael Al-Akshi is very monumental. Well, the double backcourt of Lebanon's national team. KZ, along with Ali Mansour. Haik Yakchan will play 4. MGH will play 3. And King Thom Maker will be the 5. Well, he's been there, he's done it. He's never lost a game in BCL Asia. And he's got 2 more games to win to ensure that they retain their crown, defend their title as the Kings of Asian basketball. Well, we're just under 3.5 from tip-off. Again, welcome everybody live here at the Coca-Cola Arena in the City of Gold, Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates. Because many of the Shabab Al Ahli fans, representatives, and backroom staff have entered the building, who've done a magnificent job of hosting a second tournament of the BCL Asia. Well, time to make history. Of course, very well be a monumental final tomorrow, depending who wins tonight, whether it is Shabab Al Ahli or indeed Al Riyadi. Of course, the last time, well, before we became BCL Asia, that was last season, we were known as FIBA Asia Champions Cup. And Al Riyadi lost in that final to then 2019 B-League champions Al Ahli Tokyo. So it'd be very interesting if Al Riyadi do win and beat Utsunami Abrex. Both coaches getting ready to get some final words in with their teams. Will go down very soon to find out what they have to say.
All right, basketball fans, just a little over a minute before we start with our second semifinals game. Make some noise for the players on the floor.
You want to take him out. Take him, Ayub. What I want. Ali Mansour, every time that they will push.
So when you run, make a run like this and change the angle to his run.
He wants to go to his right. Go right.
Go right.
The beginning. Communicate and stick together.
Well, this competition historically was known as the FIBA Asia Champions Cup. And of course, the qualification round, 3 different routes. Whether the case is Japan's B-League, Korea's KBL, China's CBA, or the Philippines PBA. Champions of those domestic leagues will get an automatic qualification. The other round is BCL Asia East, where we had 8 teams, 2 groups, 24 games, 5 windows, and then a Final 4, in which Taoyuan Paya Pilots and the Broncos qualified. And in the case of the West, we have FIBA Vassal, the West Asia Super League, in which we have Tabiat, Al Riyadi, and our hosts, Shabab Al Ahli. Well, going back to the FIBA Asia Champions Cup, this historic competition, as known, was created in 1981. The first ever champions were the Flying Rockets of China's CBA. The final team to lift the FIBA Asia Champions Cup was indeed Al Ahli Tokyo in 2019, defeating Al Riyadi. And then we took a short break, but now we're back The FIBA Asia Champions Cup has returned. We're back, we're bigger, we are better. We are the #1 professional Asian competition. We are BCL Asia. Final semi-final. The winner will meet Utsunami and Brax tomorrow. Now it's either Shabab Al Ahli or Al Riyadi. Shabab Al Ahli will get the first possession. Washington, you know, defensively they're going to be very ready to collapse on him. As now he's guided by Marcus George Hunt. There's an early three. Offensive rebounding is going to be a tough one tonight for Shabab Al Ahli, but they must compete. Now the question is, how does Al Riyadi survive without Wael Arakchi? Maker guided by Josh Hawley. Oh, a bit of a tip-tap foul. No need for Hawley to pick that one up. Well, definitely a size mismatch, but where Al Riyadi has the advantage, Hai Gyokchan's been defended by the center, Kaisal Shibebi. Gyokchan now finding Marcus George Hunt. Finds Ali Mansour. 5 here on the shot clock for MGH. Mansour now penetrates. Oh, Skyhook, and he uses the backboard. Great start for the Lebanese national team player. Probably see him play this summer at the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup. Washington finds Kaisal Shibebi. Washington almost loses balance. Oh, it's an unforced turnover. Ahmed Al-Brekhi wasn't ready for the pass in the corner. And that is going to be key from Al Riyadi. Make Washington give the ball up. Al Riyadi patiently going into that high ball screen. Marcus George Hunt wants to attack his former teammate. Can't get it. But there's a follow by Thon Maker. Well, that time there, Josh really had to come and help. But, you know, leaving Thon Maker, somebody from the backcourt's got to come in and put a body on him. Hawley now getting the switch on defense. Washington has to give it up. Al-Brekhi gets rejected. Well, good defense. Shabab Al Ahli will get it back with 2.4. Well, there was a rejection by Hai Gyokchan. Washington pump fakes. Off the dribble, puts up a prayer. MGH comes up with it, finds KZ. And now Riyadi make it a 6-0 lead. That is very exemplary of Al Riyadi basketball. Defensive rebounds, turnovers, they quickly run and convert everything into fast break points. Over 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shabab Al Ahli still looking for their first bucket. Kaisal Shibebi, he'll go for 3. Not gonna get it. Struggling to compete for offensive rebounds. Marcus George Hunt. Now looking for an ISO. Well, nice fake by Gyokchan goes in. Whoa. You were thinking he was going to have that mismatch against Kaisal Shibebi. Now Washington, nowhere to go here. Down the middle. Nowhere to go. Al-Brekhi had the 3. Finds Kaisal Shibebi. That's a better build-up. Well, every time the backcourt make those penetrations, you just make the Al Riyadi defense collapse. And so now got it by Hawley's a clear mismatch. Gyokchan flashes. Another offensive board. Mansour putback. Well, Al Riyadi failing to find Thon Maker, was guarded by Al-Ajmani. And now Hawley. Cross court to Al-Ajmani. Kicks out to Albrecht. Al-Riyadi's defense hasn't shifted. Another penetration. Holy in the corner. He'll fire a three. That's way too short. But Al-Shababi saves it. Foul. And that's what we said. Contesting for offensive boards. That is why they are so imperative. Al-Riyadi head coach is getting a warning. I'm not sure if he disagreed with the call of being in the process of shooting, but let's have a look here. There's a bump. Well, that's tough because foul was committed, I guess, before he was on his 1-2 step, but I'm not a referee. I'm not one to call that. Only missed the first free throw. There's Josh Holy, reaching from Irvine, Texas. Was played at Towson State, left in 2020, missed both free throws. NCAA Division II player. Started his pro career in the country of Georgia. That was back in 2020. Still only 2 points for Shabab Al Ahli. Now looking for a post-up. Well, good interception. But can they break here? Got it by MGH. This was a tough fadeaway. Oh, great hustle by Albrecht. And that's just wanting a little bit more. Kaisel Shababi penetrates. Goes in. Gets rejected. Well, Maka. This is the one time you could criticize Al-Riyadi because Maka's done his job. He's been able to recover and block Kaisel Shababi. But not a single Al-Riyadi player comes up with a loose ball. But then you could argue it just falls conveniently in the hands of Josh Holy. Still a 2-possession lead. Al-Riyadi fans holding up a picture of Wild Nobly. Wild actually, as he's known as. I like to call him Wild Nobly for obvious reasons. Marcus George hunts. Zaynun flashes back door. Gakchan penetrates, fakes behind the back. Are you kidding me? Daddy Hike with the magic. Baby Luca. Daddy put on a bit of a display. Well, Jermaine Love in the lineup. He's had some very good score nights so far here in the BCL Asia. Washington trying to ISO. Kaisel Shababi will fire a three. That's way off the mark. And here's what I've been saying every game Shabab Al Ahli play. Al-Riyadi always have one player ready to crash whenever Washington wants to ISO. And it's the defensive case which Ahmed Farhan's done. Make him give up the ball. Because when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, the offense, it falls apart. A foul is going to be called on the ground against Albrecht. Well, I think that's actually on Jermaine Love. Gotcha after three. Can't get it. Al-Riyadi still lead by 6. Jermaine Love, quick three in transition, buries it. Well, he failed to get to the round of 16 in 2022 with PAOK in BCL Europe. Can he get to the final? 3 years later here in Asia. Zaynun, and he'll go to the charity stripe. Casey just curled that screen and went right to the bucket. Well, look at this, the curl screen, the penetration. That case there. Ahmed Albrecht probably should come over and help out, but well, Kareem Zaynun, the man who started his career with Al-Riyadi as a youngster back in 2016, because he's 26 years of age. Then went to play 2 years for Momendet, but he's unable to convert the three-point play. Shabab Al Ahli down by 5. Love goes for another contested three. That's not going to go. Well, they're going to have to get him a lot of good looks on the perimeter. Marcus George Hunt, defended by Washington. Too strong on the jump hook, but another offensive board for Al Riyadi. Shabab Al Ahli cannot lose this fight tonight on the offensive boards. Baker, paint, gets bumped. Fouls on Kaisel Shabebi. Well, he fouled out yesterday. That's only his first personal foul tonight. Al Riyadi do have 9 boards. 3 of them have been offensive. And interestingly, actually, Shabab Al Ahli's winning that count. Well, Thom Maker tried BCL Europe in 2021. Didn't stay for the entire season. Then tried to go out to the Chinese CBA, where he did play for the Fujian Sturgeons. This is after his NBA experience. And after winning BCL Asia last summer, tried to go back to the NBA via the G League, but it didn't take long for Ahmed Farhan and the Al Riyadi leadership to bring him back to Beirut. Six-point lead. Love being chased around the screen. Washington down, defended by Maker. Everybody getting ready for a double team. Finds Love. 5 seconds now for Washington. Gotta get something. Has to pull up for a deep one. Again, unable to find that rhythm. Riyadi wants to run. Marcus George Hunt trying to put the moves on. Goes up against his former teammate. That's tough. With a capital T, that is a tough move by Marcus George Hunt. Again, Washington looking for his first points. Bumps. Finds Kaisel Shabebi and avoids the block from Thom Maker. Well, if Washington's not going to score because the defense not going to let him, other players need to come in. Manso, baseline. Turns it over. Washington gets fouled. That's going to be the 3rd team foul against Al Riyadi. First personal foul against Marcus George Hunt. Well, Ali Mansour is going to come out of the game. Bilal Tabata will come in and play backcourt with Karim Zainun. Love. He's got to find separation here on the bull screen. Crosses over. Wraps around. Nice move. Cutting it down to a 4-point deficit. And now has 5 points. Well, you don't let Marcus George Hunt have space. And a foul has been called. Wow, who did they call this one on? I think you could tell from the reaction for Coach Ahmed Farhan. I still don't know who the foul's been called on. That's on Washington. First personal foul against Washington. Shabab Al Ahli indeed have put Al Riyadi into the penalty with 1:52 to go. Now Maker makes the free throw. Well, one of these two teams, they'll meet the champions of the Japanese B League tomorrow. Big victory for Utsunomiya Brex against the SAC Broncos of Ulaanbaatar Mongolia. They won by 22. Can't get the second one. Another offensive board. Gakchan. Baker wants to go baseline. Daddy Hike, corner 3, buries it. Well, Daddy Hike now feeling it. 7 points. Washington joins the contact, and he'll go to the free throw line. Still scoreless, and would you believe me, when he scored 40 and 42 in his first 2 games, that with 1:28 to go in the first quarter, he hadn't scored yet. I'd probably say he's up against Riyadi.
Number 14 is first personal.
Makes the first free throw. Well, just like Jermaine Love, originally from Chicago, Illinois. He started at Robert Morris University, but then he played JUCO basketball at Southern Suburban College and finished at New Mexico State. Last season, played pro in Mexico, where he averaged 23 points and 7 rebounds per game. Well, thought Maker's going to go to the bench. He'll take a breather. As Kikanovic, big brate from Bosnia-Herzegovina comes in. Now, I don't know what's happened here. The referees are just discussing something. Now, they're going to go to the monitor to review something. I don't know what they're reviewing, though. So we're going to find out very soon what it's all about. Something's happening, I think, between Marcus George Hunt and DeShondre Washington. That's what I'm seeing right now. Or did he enter too early before taking the free throw? That's what they're looking at. I think he did. I don't know why they're looking at this one. Well, not quite sure what is being reviewed at the moment. I thought they were looking at the free throw if DeShondre Washington made an early entry. Oh, right. They're looking at an elbow, I think. Well, we're going to find out what action is going to take place very soon. Well, let's see what they've come to. Still don't know what decision's been made. Probably I need to go back to Hoops University, take referee 101, but at the moment it is a 6-point lead to the defending champions. Over 80 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Washington having a matchup here with Kikanovic. Marcus George Hunt goes baseline, gets rejected. 7 left on the shot clock. Riyadi will have it back baseline. 1:11 to go here in the first quarter. Trying to fight Kikanovic. Alhambri can't get it. MGH mid-range. Still can't get it. Another offensive board. Zaynud. And a foul has been called. Oh no! A traveling violation against Kika. Well, Shabab Al Ahli could go 2 for 1 here. Love. Now coming off one screen. Finds Washington. Spins. Tough fadeaway. Buries it. Could he get cooking now? Now has 4 points. Marcus George Hunt in and around the defense. Puts him a floater. Still can't finish. Now Love wants to run. 8 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Washington. Now we're on the 10. Finds Love, tough pass, but still fires a 3. And Jermaine Love catching fire, cutting it down to a 1-point game. Riyadi will have the final shot. Gakchan finds Zaynun. But a foul has been called on the ground, and Coach Perisic infuriated. And the disappointing thing about that final play, Riyadi were out of control. They were going nowhere. It was a scramble. And they get bailed out because they're already in the penalty through lackluster switch defense. Well, the foul is on Omer Alameri. But Zaynun missed the free throw. Kareem Zaynun has usually been a career 50 to 60% free throw shooter. Missing both. But he's gonna get another chance at it. It's a lane violation by Albrecht. Second one good. Well, they want to go long. They get it off in time. Almost got it. And Coach Miroslav Perisic, Miradrag Perisic, excuse me, at least applauds the effort of getting the shot off. Second and final semifinal of the evening. The winner will play the B-League champions, Utsunami of Brex, tomorrow live here at the Coca-Cola Arena. We will leave you with stats and the best highlights. We will be back in just under 2 minutes. Welcome back, basketball fans. We're live here at the Coca-Cola Arena for the 2025 BCL Asia semifinal. So far, it's a 2-point lead to the defending champions against Shabab Al Ahli, a rematch of last season's final, in which Al Riyadi became the first team ever to win both the FIBA Asia Champions Cup and the BCL Asia. Marcus George Hunt penetrates way too easy. Chandra Washington and Marcus George Hunt getting into it with each other. Two-possession lead currently. Jermaine Love getting his pocket picked. And now Kareem Zaynun wants to run. Well, Jermaine Love infuriated that Omer Alameri did not make any attempt to get back in contest. Washington now got it by Gakchan. Finds Omer Alameri. He can make these. And a foul is going to be called against Albrecht. Let's have a look here. Watch out, Brecky. He's got hands over him, but does the movement justify it? It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Well, slight issue, I think, with the clock, but I'm not sure what's happened. I think the officials now just need to find out what time is on the clock. Not quite sure. Well, no, they're looking about the three-pointer from Hai Gyakchan. So did he have his foot on the line? That's the question. Not so conclusive to see from that angle. Play will continue. No change in the score. The Shabab Al Ahli ownership in the building tonight, watching their team for a second consecutive year take on Al Riyadi. Jukanovic, got it by Albrecht. Finds Ali Mansour on the cut. Mansour! Sweet little floater. Simple cut down the middle. As soon as the double team went to Kika. Washington down the middle. I don't think he needed to step through, but Alajmani mid-range. I don't know why Washington kicked that one out. He had a wide open layup with his left hand. Alajmani gets his first bucket. Marcus George Hunts. Cross court, finds Zaynoun, wide open three. Got it! Simple basketball coming from Al Riyadi. If you play this team, well, you can't give high percentage looks wide open. Washington Bucks, fouls. Fouls on Hai Gyakchan, so 2 free throws coming up for Washington. Al Riyadi's been good at keeping him away from the bucket. That time they just got caught out. Well, the home crowd definitely loving the occasion here at the Coca-Cola Arena. Well, again, free throws just so imperative at this level. You don't want to look back on the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. Second one good. Jukanovic now going for a post-up. Finds Mansour again, same cut. And another foul is going to be committed. And if that's on Jermaine Love, that's going to be foul number 3. Well, no, it's not. It's on Al-Ahli. Zaynoun bumps. Good defense by Albrecht. And now, we can run here. Finds Alamari, good closeout by Gyakchan. And Al Riyadi's defense. Getting back, crashing, switching. Making every offense impossible to break down. Josh Holley's going to come back in the game. Washington will take a breather. Baseline ball coming up. Love finds Holley, no foul called. And here comes Al Riyadi. Gokchan reverse layup, making it a double-digit lead for the first time. Buck penetrates, Bucks. Again, no foul call. And the tip-in's no good. And here comes Gokchan back to Zaynun. This time the foul is called. So 2 free throws coming up for Kareem Zaynun. You have to love how quickly Al Riyadi pushed the tempo. Wow, Coach Mirajak Perisic. Oh no. I don't know who's been given a technical. Oh yeah, it is Mirajak Perisic. So technical free throw being given now to Marcus George Hunt. MGH now with 5 points, making it an 11-point ball game. But now 2 free throws will be taken by Kareem Zaynun. Riyadi fans just loving the occasion tonight. Kareem Zaynun's free throw struggle still persists. Gotta be able to make these free throws. Second one good. Riyadi fans chanting defense. Holy. Now coming off one screen. Love baseline. Euro step, bit of contact. Still can't get it. But nobody from Shabab Al Ahli crashing the boards. MGH, wide open, 3, takes it, nails it. And now the Riyadi fans sensing that they have the control. Love spins. Shabab Al Ahli must find something. Nice take by Love. This time he finishes. He's got 10 points. Leading Shabab Al Ahli this evening. Kika bumps way off the mark. Finally, Shabab Al Ahli come up with a rebound. Lajmani baseline, mid-range. And a 4-run for Shabab Al Ahli. Cutting it down to an 11-point ball game. And a timeout is going to be called by Ahmad Farhan. Remember, the winner of this game will meet Utsunami and Brex, the B-League champions, tomorrow night here at the Coca-Cola Arena for the BCL Asia 2025 Championship. We'll be back in just under 1 minute.
Guys, listen. Now, fun for kick now, okay? Listen, guys, we are up by 15. Don't need to rush. إذا ما في fast break, الفريق شوها. Don't need to play just long offense. Okay, guys, they have no big rotation, not us.
It's the emoji jumbotron. Nobody's playing. You gotta play those drums. She's not aware. She's not aware. Riyadi fans going crazy right now in the stands.
Welcome back, everybody. 5:33 to go here in the second quarter. Al Riyadi, defending champions of the BCL Asia, currently leading by 11 against Shabab Al Ahli. Mansour penetrates, finds Maker, and again, simply inevitable by the King. Second field goal for Maker, 6 points. Jermaine Love at 10, a little short on the mid-range. Mansour's fouled by Al-Brekki. That's gonna be a 4th team foul, I believe. There's Maker. When you come over the help side, somebody from the backcourt is gonna crash and cover Maker, because that is always gonna be the outcome. Nice mid-range, unable to finish. But here's where Shabab Al Ahli need to chip into the deficit. They want to cut this down to single digits. Only comes up for the screen. Al-Brekki. Now ISOs. Hangs in the air, good move. Follow-up no good, but Holy gets it back. Second chance point, so imperative. Nice take by MGH down the corner. Well, the defense being left exposed. Now Love goes quickly, counted, and he'll go to the free throw line and try to cut it down to a 10-point deficit. 12 points for Jermaine Love. What a tough take by Jermaine Love. I mean, he had to avoid the block, still make it. And as I said, if they can keep it to single digits, it's going to give them a lot of confidence going into the second half. Love now is 13. Good defense by Love. Mansour splits, goes in. Simply too much to handle. Bring it back to 12 points. And Love turns it over. Oh, good defense. Al-Brekki gets it back. Now Holy wants to run. Goes into the Euro step and cuts it back down to 10. Great job by Shabab Al Ahli. But it all began with Al-Brekki. Just under 3.5 to go. Marcus George Hunt gets fouled. Well, the home crowd asking for an unsportsmanlike. I think Al-Brekki just lost his balance. That's what's happened. Now DeSandre Washington will leave the game. Well, Jermaine Love's going to leave. Well, big free throws coming up for Marcus George Hunt. Because they want to keep this to double digits before going into the halftime break. Well, he's one of the best coaches, not only in the FIBA Vassal, but also across the continents. Well, Marcus George Hunt, originally from Miami, Florida, went to Georgia Tech, left in 2016, started in the G League with the Maine Celtics, then known as the Maine Red Claws. Of course, briefly played with the Orlando Magic, Minnesota Timberwolves, but his first taste of international basketball came with the Guangzhou Long Lions and the Sichuan Blue Whales in the Chinese Basketball Association. Of course, he did play for Sichuan in the beginning of this season after leaving Shabab Al Ahli. Second free throw, good. Still a 12-point lead. Washington penetrates. Off the dribble, no foul call. Riyadi has numbers. But Al-Ajmani commits a foul, and that's going to be free throws coming up for Ali Mansour. Well, there was the foul in transition. A timeout has been called. 3:04 to go here in the second quarter. Second semifinal of the evening. Winner will play Utsunami and Brex tomorrow in the final. We'll be back in just under 1 minute.
I know what I showed before. That Josh and Samer here. Josh, listen. Josh, just set him the screen.
Welcome back, everybody. Live here at the Coca-Cola Arena for the 2025 BCL Asia semifinal. Al Riyadi currently leading by 12 and have 2 free throws coming up from Ali Mansour. No problem on the first one. Of course, you talk with anybody that's close to Ali Mansour, really excelled and changed his pathway when he joined Al Riyadi. Second one good, originally from Beirut. Was prior to playing for Al Riyadi. He was playing in Iraq and then Qatar prior to that. 14-point lead. Washington finds out Brecky, quick three. No good, but an offensive rebound. Al-Ajmani mid-range, way too short. Al Riyadi want to build on that lead. MGH working that bull screen with thought maker. Now baseline, mid-range. Washington comes up with it. He wants to run. Behind the back goes in. Count it! This man just went coast to coast. Well, the foul is on Kareem Zainun. Well, Magic Washington wrap round. That is a wrap. Converts a three-point play. Shabab Al Ahli have no fouls to give with just over 2 minutes. Marcus George Hunts. Again working that screen here with Thought Maker. Final seconds. Gotta force it up. Pump fakes. Great defense by Shabab Al Ahli. And they cut it down to single digits. Washington around the defense. Takes the pass, avoids the block, and now cutting it down to 9. Well, he's got 10. He's come to life. And so now spinning. Gokchak, quick three. Doesn't get it. And Shabab Al Ahli slowly building confidence. Well, Washington went in. Nobody crashed the boards. And here comes Al Riyadi. Hike all the way. Hike finishing. Daddy Papa Hike. Al almost turning it over, but it's going to remain Shabab Al Ahli ball. Kikanovic getting ready to come back in.
16 seconds to shoot.
Well, if Shabab Al Ahli score here, they can indeed cut it down, or go for 2 for 1, I should say. Al-Brekki. Finding Holy. Hog fake, steps through, and that's much better. Now is the foul on Kikanovic, or is it on Thought-Maker? Neither have picked up a foul yet. But a good chance here to cut it back down to single digits. Well, Josh Holy has played in Georgia, Romania, Germany. Of course, played for Abia Blois in the French Pro LMB. Of course, when he played in France, he was a 48% free throw shooter in 18 games. He averaged 9 points per game. Second one good. Well, Coach Ahmed for welcome back, everybody. Live at the Coca-Cola Arena, 2025 BCL Asia semifinal here between Al Riyadi and Shabab Al Ahli. Riyadi leading by 10. Zainoud defended by Alajmani. Now switched. Goes behind the back, step back, gets rejected. But a foul has been called. So Kikanovic will go to the free throw line.
Ball number 14 is third personal. Shabab Al Ahli on penalty.
Well, Kika just getting the first free throw to drop. Because the Al Riyadi fans absolutely love him. He's a legend from Bosnia and Herzegovina, 36 years young. Second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound. Well, Riyadi wanting a basket interference. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, good hustle by Bilal Tabata. Well. Well, a punch on the bull, so that's going to be a reset of the shot clock. So that's going to be another baseline possession with 22.4, but Riyadi get a fresh 14. Final seconds. Kikanovic looking for a post-up. Manso. Got to make something happen. Almost got it on the ground. Final seconds here. Washington's got time. Hesitates. Avoids the block, and he gets it. Final bucket for Magic Washington. This man is ice cold. What a play by Washington. Cutting it down to a 9-point deficit. Huge play. Well, he almost went in slow-mo. I saw a man fly in the sky. Well, 9-point deficit. Magic Washington. Incredible. Well, we're going to leave you with the stats and the best highlights from the first half. But Al Riyadi still lead by 9. Magic Washington keeping Shabab Al Ahli in the game.
Everybody on board? Yes, everybody on board? Everybody was picked completely random. Of course, I don't know any of these guys. Do I know you? No, we've never seen each other before.
Hey, what's up, Ralph? How are you? How's the family? Kifak Sabah, all good? All right, good job. All right, DJ Robert, on my count, in 3, 2, 1, musical chairs, here we go. You gotta dribble the basketball. You gotta dribble. Stay steady, stay focused, and you gotta make sure you sit down on the seat completely. Oh, I'm so sorry, Missy. Everybody say bye-bye. Thank you so much. We get one chair out, and we'll continue playing. DJ Robert, let's go. And then there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's gonna walk away with $1,000 worth in Decathlon vouchers?
I'ma be real on us. Nobody got on us.
Very focused. Oh, there's the song. Oh, so sorry, little Missy. Everybody say goodbye. Thank you so much for playing. We're gonna minus 1 chair, and now there are 3 chairs left remaining and 4 contestants. Make some noise for the contestants, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right, teacher Bear, let's go. Who's walking away with 1,000? Here we go now. Oh, he's taking his time. A little faster, a little faster. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Oh, very smart, very smart. Let's see. Oh, she stays. You're gone. Thank you so much, Ralph, for playing. 2 more chairs. Who's walking away with $1,000 worth in vouchers from Decathlon? DJ Robert, let's go. Very focused. Not yet. You got excited. Almost. Hey, and then there were two. Thank you so much for playing. Last chair, last two remaining. Who's walking away with $1,000? What's your name, miss? What's your name? Jennifer. Make some noise for Jennifer, ladies and gentlemen. What's your name? Pierre. Pierre, make some noise for Pierre. All right, Jennifer. All right, Pierre. Here we go. Oh, a little trash.
Miss me want to see everybody on move.
Who's walking away
Dance
from
on it up. I'm coming at you. We just want to pick up
Pierre.
Bob Sinclair. It's a dance thing, you see me? Somewhere you just bounce up.
Oh! No, hold on a second. No one yet. We're going to go one more time. Oh, it's going to be Pierre, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Jennifer, good job. High five. Thank you so much for playing. Pierre, you're going to win this one. You're walking away with $1,000 worth in vouchers, but I've got a proposition for you. Is it proposition? I've got an idea. If you hit a three-point shot in one go, we'll give you $2,000. Do you guys think you should take the three-point shot? Oh, they're saying you should take it, Pierre. What do you want to do? Do you want to stick with the 1,000 or take the shot?
I'm going to take the shot.
He's going to take the shot, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Pierre. Let's get some music going. DJ Robert, he's got...
Someone who can please me, love me all night long. I've been everywhere, man, looking for you, babe. Looking for you, babe. Searching for you, babe. Where have you been? 'Cause I never see you. Are you hiding from me? Somewhere in the rain. your loving hand out, baby, 'cause I'm begging. So put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. So put your loving hands out, darling. I'm begging, begging you. So put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. So put your loving hands out, darling.
All right, basketball fans, 2 minutes until we start the second half.
Make some noise for you guys that are cheering for Riyadi Beirut. And over here for the home team, Shabab Al Ahli.
Our following matchup will be right here tomorrow at 8 p.m. also.
Right after the fight for third place game, which will happen at 5 p.m.
Welcome back, basketball fans. We're live here at the Coca-Cola Arena for the 2025 BCL Asia semifinal matchup where Al Riyadi currently lead by 9 points against this team, Shabab Al Ahli. What's a rematch of last season's final in which Al Riyadi did win emphatically in the final game against Shabab Al Ahli, but they had to do it tonight without their star player, Wayal Al-Akchi. So far, Shabab Al Ahli only 2 3-point field goals. While Al Riyadi, quiet night for them as well, 3 out of 8. Al Riyadi have only turned it over 4 times. Same as Shabab Al Ahli. The difference indeed has been points inside the paints. DeShondre Washington getting that final bucket. Has 12 points. Second leading scorer just behind Jermaine Love. Washington goes for a three, and now he becomes the game's leading scorer, 15. Not a bad way to begin the second half. Now we're into 10. Marcus George Hunt switches. Got it by his old teammate. He'll fire a three. That's way too short, and it goes out of bounds. Riyadi cannot afford to get too complacent. Shabab Al Ahli trying to find Jermaine Love. Foul is going to be called against Kareem Zainun. That's foul number 2 on him. Only the first team foul. Ahmad Faram watching on. Knowing that his team is not a walk in the park here in the semis. Shabab Al Ahli lost 1 game so far, and that was against the team that they could potentially meet tomorrow. Now breaking for 3. That's a good look. Unable to finish. Big rebound by Hai Gyakchan. Off make it. He'll go for 3. Good look for him. Love comes up with it. Love wants to run. Love goes in. No foul. Well, foul has been called. And that's the right call because definitely there was a bump. That's only going to be the second personal foul.
Foul number 2, second personal, second for all Riyadis.
So 2 free throws coming up with Jermaine Love. He makes these 2. He'll cut it down to 5, but it'll also become the game's joint leading scorer, along with his teammate DeShondre Washington. Well, Jermaine Love's averaging 19 points. He hasn't missed a free throw. He's made 22 free throws in BCL Asia. And now it's 23. Incredible stat. 4-point deficit. Ali Mansour had the 3. And 1. Well, Mansour came over the double team. Didn't recover. And they left King Thon Mako wide open. And now he has a chance to make this a 7-point deficit. Well, it's practically effortless. That's where Riyadi's been dangerous. Points in the paint tonight. Well, they called the foul on Jermaine Love. That's his 3rd. Bacon converts a 3-point play. Washington got it by Marcus George Hunt. And a clumsy foul by Kaisal Shababi. A total mental blunder by Al Shababi. Unnecessary play. Why? Well, Kaisal Shababi is a good player. They need him in the game. Now Marcus George Hunt for 3. Washington Towers for the rebound. Make it get it ready for help side. Washington deep 3. Another one. Back to a 4-point ball game. 18 tonight for him. Well, Al Shabab Al Ahli not going anywhere. Gyakchan, cross court, finds Zainun. Now Kareem, he'll step back, get a hand to it. Love comes up with it, finds Washington. Oh, baby! Magic Air Washington. Now he's got 20. Now it's a 2-point deficit. Zainoun just so clever. Knew Al-Brekki was coming for the help side and went in with the Euro-Lebanese step. Love splits the defense. Almost turns it over. Finds Shabab. Gets rejected. And here comes Riyadi. Zainoun for three. Well, may have had his foot in the line. But Gakchan gets it. Well, quick flash. An easy, simple basketball by Riyadi. Six-point lead currently. Washington goes for another one. Wow, too quick of a shot there. No offense. And where it was a two-point ball game, Riyadi could make it an 8 or 9 point lead. There's a kick out. Washington plays bully basketball.
Foul number 14 is fourth personal. Third for Shabab Al Ahli.
Well, Ajmani picks up his fourth personal foul. And MGH, Charlestown making an 8-point lead. Makes the first free throw. He now has 13 points. Could become Riyadi's leading scorer if he does make this one. Tipped out. Washington now wants the ISO. Got it by Maka. Penetrates, avoids the block. Is there any stopping this man? Well, he's found that confidence. Now MGH goes. And another foul called. So another 2 free throws coming up. Let's have a look at the replay. There's a foul there, there's no arguments. See it from that angle, hits the head. Shabab will lead the game. George Hunt can make it a 7-point lead if he makes his free throw. Makes them both. 5:33 to go. Love now, finds separation, mid-range, goes up with it, nothing but net. 17 tonight for Jermaine Love. Just trying to keep them in the game at the moments. Over 5 minutes left. Oh, again, Madsor finds Kareem Zainoun, penetrates. And he missed the layup. But a big rebound here. But Shabab Al Ahli come up with it. Well, that's going to be a jump ball scenario. And it will go back to Riyadi. That was a loose ball. It had already gone back to court before they'd saved it, so. Well, the officials coming together. Now, I think they're going to talk about the backcourt violation. So they may have to go to the monitor to review this, but we'll find out. Which could be a monumental choice. Nope, no change. It's actually a reset of 24. So my apologies, I had it wrong. Doc Chan wants a post-up. Mansell will go for three. And again, just give him the wide open look. Well, even gives a high five to Al Ajmani. 8-point lead to Riyadi. Al-Brekki off one screen. And out of control.
Out of bounds.
Well, to get this one back. He's trying to split three defenders, and good hands by Thawmaker. Mansell goes baseline. Now down the middle. Wraparound layup, can't get it. Al Ajmani does enough. Finds Washington. Foul's been committed. Now I think they're asking for an unsportsmanlike foul. And this is a good question. Yep, unsportsmanlike. So Shabab Al Ahli will get 2 free throws. Great run by Washington. Yeah, that's a good call. There's no attempt to play the ball. It's from behind. And Ahmad Farhan's getting called a technical.
Technical call of the coach of Al Riyadi.
So 2 free throws coming up here.
The referees will review the last play.
Well, good call indeed. But they're going to review this regardless. So which, if it does get upgraded, it's going to be 3 free.
The ball remains to be on sportsmanlike foul of number 94. Substitution.
You gotta love Ahmad Farhan, one of the greatest coaches, but I don't think you can really argue with that one because the defensive play by Marcus George Hunt, it wasn't a natural play. I mean, it was more or less a deliberate way to stop the transition. First free throw made by Washington. So if he makes the final 2, he can cut it down to 5 points, and they will get the ball back. Second one good. Takes all 3 of them. Could be a big moment in this game. 4:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Washington nowhere to go. Al-Amri, big 3. Huge turnaround. Back to a 2-point deficit. They needed one from him. Can they get some more? The rematch of last season's final, living up to the expectation. Trying to find Maker on the lob. Maker keeps alive. Maker misses, but they get it back. And now Mansour, nowhere to go. Finds Maker. And Riyadi just too powerful. And the difference between these two teams, the backcourt for Riyadi help the bigs in securing offensive boards. Washington puts up a circus shot. And now Riyadi wants a run. Maker goes baseline. Maker goes middle. A foul has been called. Well, Shabab Al Ahli won a jump ball call, but yeah, I'd say that's a good call. That is a good call. Both free throws made. Daddy Hikes stepping up. Hike Yakchan, 15 points tonight. Now Jermaine Love, got it by Kareem Zayanoun. No problem for Riyadi's backcourt, switching. And again, good defense by Mansour. Love's got 3 fouls. Finds Marcus George Hunt. Oh, Most got it. That is the tough thing about Riyadi's backcourt defenders. Ali Mansour, Kareem Zayanoun. Defensively, they are just so relentless. That was intelligent play, getting DeShondre Washington off the ground. MGH missing the first free throw. Not something you see from him too often. Well, they've missed 7 free throws tonight, Riyadi. That's Marcus George Hunt's first missed free throw tonight. Second one good. And a timeout is going to be called by Shabab Al Ahli, trailing by 7 in the second semifinal of the BCL Asia. We're live here in the Coca-Cola Arena, and we will be back in just under 1 minute.
Josh J, switch, and Gani to Gani. Hey, guys.
Overplaying the pass. I go.
Welcome back. 2:30 left. Shabab Al Ahli down by 7. 25 points for DeShondre Washington. Everybody getting ready to help side. Al Amri fully on the baseline, straight off the bench. Can't get it. Well, they're taking Jermaine Love out to avoid picking up that 4th personal foul. Patient pick rolls now. Mansour down the middle. Dribbles this one out. Baker gets caught a double team. Ansel made his last three. Makes another one. Back to a double-digit lead. And it's so incredible. Whenever Shabab Al Ahli get it within two, Al Riyadi build that double-digit lead quickly. Holy in the corner, he'll fire a three. That was much needed. Trying to get back down to 7. Well, that indeed is Shabab Al Ahli's 6th three-pointer of the night. Make it with a seal-off. Washington's got 3 fouls. Who's the foul on? Is it on Holy or is it on Washington? Wow, Washington's grabbing his shirt. It was good defense until, oh no, I think it's on Albrecht. That's third personal foul on Albrecht. Ball maker, 3 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight. All the Lebanese fans enjoying the occasion. The 9th missed free throw tonight here for Al Riyadi. Had they made 9 free throws, they'd be up by 16 at the moment. Second one good. 8-point lead. Provisional substitutions. The King will leave, and Kikanovic will come back in. Now listen to the Al Riyadi fans. Al Shababi finds Washington. And the three-pointer. Holy fakes the handout, pulls up from mid-range. Keep it alive. Al Amri, pump fakes, step through. Almost got it. Well, another foul committed. Well, Amari, of course, should have no arguments with that. Locked up with him, it's a foul all day long. You can't play like that. Sorry, that's not intelligent. I mean, he's a great player. He's an outstanding player, but he should know better. Especially now when Al Riyadi are in the penalty. You're just sending them to the free throw line. Well, Marcus George Hunt is now 8 out of 10 from the free throw line. He does have 17 already tonight. Second one good. 10-point lead. Bilal Tabara comes back in. Well, Shabab Al Ahli go quickly. They could go 2 for 1. Holy. Shababi wants a seal-off. Trying to get to Washington. Al Shababi. Good defense by Kikanovic. Here comes St. Hood. Takes the pass, but that's going to be a traveling violation. So now, Shabab Al Ahli will get the final possession here of the third quarter. Washington made the final play of the first half. Now the final here of the third quarter. Penetrates, Eurostep, goes in, finishes, and makes it an 8-point deficit. Ansel, led to the floor, floater. Oh, good look, but unable to capitalize.
At the end of the third quarter,
well, Shabab Al Ahli won that quarter by 1 point. Final 10 minutes to find out which team will go to the final tomorrow to play the B-League champions, Utsunomiya Brex. Live here at the Coca-Cola Arena. 2025 BCL Asia. We'll be back in under 2 minutes. Welcome back, fans. We are again going into the final 10 minutes. The semi-final in which either Shabab Al Ahli, our hosts, or the defending champions Al Riyadi will meet Utsamir Brex tomorrow night here for the 2025 BCL Asia Championship. Of course, the last time Al Riyadi played the Japanese team in the final was the FIBA Asia Champions Cup in 2019, and it was the representation of the B-League that won that final in Thailand. So defense here from, well, no, it's a man-to-man matchup, excuse me. Al-Braki penetrates, finds Holy, got to go up with it, and he finishes. And the crunch on the shot clock. That cuts it down to 6. Well, Holy's 4th field goal tonight. 3 Shabab Al Ahli players in double figures. Bukanovic wants to post up. Finds Mansour. Shabebi reached. That's going to be his 3rd foul. There's no need for it. They had him right where they wanted him because he was going to kick it out. Ike Yakchan finds KZ. Now we're at the 10. Bukanovic bumps, jumper, can't get it. Yakchan, offensive board. Still Riyadi got it. Another foul, and that's going to be number 4 against Kaisal Shabebi. Well, he did foul out last night. Fouled out against Taiyuan Payan Pilots. Yakchan looking to make it an 8-point ball game. Eight-point lead, just under 9 minutes. Riyadi has been tested at times here in the BCL Asia. Now Kikana having to defend Washington. Finds Kaisal Shabebi. Goes up, gets rejected. Great defense by Danny Hike. Well, the Riyadi fans love every defensive play. And Ike Yakchan goes in, misses, gets some rebound. Rolls on the ground to scramble. And the foul is going to be called against Ali Mansour. That's going to be his 3rd. Well, that was a get out of jail card there for Shabab Al Ahli because that was going to be a 10-point deficit.
Foul on number 10, his 3rd personal. First.
Shabab Al Ahli have got to remain focused. Washington. Now looking to attack, goes in the lane. Holy can't follow up, no foul called. And here comes Al Riyadi. Bukanovic, pump fakes, finds Ali Mansour. Mansour, sizing up against Holy. Goes behind the back, what a pass. Oh, baby! Riyadi Yakbiri. That's gotta be the play of BCL Asia 2025. Incredible, incredible. I'll say one thing, Riyadi Yakbiri. I'll say it again, Riyadi Yakbiri. The BCL Asia defending champions, Riyadi Yakbiri. And those fans, they love it. They love it. Well, Daddy Hike, baby Luca, watching from California, converts a three-point play. Well, who knows? 20 years from now, could Daddy Hike and baby Luca represent Al Riyadi like the James family have done for the Lakers? Washington splits the defense. Another Shabab Al Ahli turnover. Well, what a play there again. Riyadi Beirut. Kikanovich finds Gokchan. Another foul, and 5 fouls against Kaisal Shabebi. He's out of here. He's done. Oh, Coach Perisic not happy. So now Brecky's got to come back in. Three-point play. Well, not, excuse me, made both free throws, excuse me. And the chance of defense. Almost 3 minutes played here in the fourth quarter. And a foul is going to be called against Kikanovich. And that's only the second team foul against Riyadi. Well, they gotta find something. Final seconds for Brecky. Finds Love. Doesn't get it off in time. And a 24-second violation. And listen to the Riyadi Beirut crew. In the corner, KZ, 3. Gokchan finds Kika. Riyadi get another crack. Nice spin out here. Gokchan goes in, finishes. Daddy Hike, and a timeout is going to be called by Perisic. 6:17 to go here in. Again, Shabab Al Ahli on 2 occasions cut it down to a 2-point ball game. but time is winding down. They've got to make a run now. Jermaine Love does have 17 points this evening. Well, good defense by Ali Mansour. He has been relentless. And even without their superstar, the greatest player in Asia, Wael Al-Akji, who our thoughts and prayers go with. Wael, if you're watching, we hope you can recover, brother. We're all with you, Wael. Gakchan goes in. Mansour gets a loose ball, and that makes it a 17-point ball game. Brecky got to make this one. Unable to finish. Oh, Marcus George Hunt getting tangled up with his former teammate. I think there's been a coming together. Not sure what's happened. Now they're going to have to go to the monitor to review if any further action needs to take place.
The referees will review the last play.
So this will be interesting for sure. Don't know what's happened here. That was the coming together. Both of them got tangled up. I think it's between Alamari. Whether who gets this, we'll find out. I think it should be Alamari because he's on the defensive end. So just a regular foul. And again, Riyadi in the penalty, so 2 free throws coming up here for Marcus George Hunt.
Number 10, Shabab Al Ahli. Shabab Al Ahli penalty.
Well, Marcus George Hunt, Miami, Florida, born and raised. Probably grew up a big Dwayne Wade fan, no doubt, with the Miami Heat. Or maybe even a Tim Hardaway fan back in the late 90s and Alonzo Mourning. Who knows? Have to ask him that question. Georgia Tech, CBA experience, NBA experience. But he would love to taste the glories of a BCLA championship. But to do that, they're going to have to beat the B-League champions, Utsunami and Brex, tomorrow. But still 5 minutes. Washington hesitates in and around the defense. And now has 29 points. Kikanovich. Got it by Albrecht. Finds Zaydun. No foul called. Gakchan. Finds Marcus George Hunt. Nice Euro step. That is B-E-A beautiful. That's poetry in motion. Now Washington. Well, gets rejected. Daddy Hike said goodbye. But I think that's going to be a kickball violation. So Shabab Al Ahli will get it back. Daddy Hike. No, sir. And another foul committed. That's only going to be the 13th foul against Riyadi.
Is set personal. Third for Riyadi.
Well, good hands again by Ali Mansour, and it's going to be a turnover. Washington asking for a coach's challenge. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think so. It does come off the fingers of Washington. And it's just becoming foul after foul at the moments. Jermaine Love picking up his fourth one. And Jermaine Love, ironically, saying, look at the size difference between me and Kikanovic. How is that physically possible? Riyadi fans getting ready, 4:04 from another BCL Asia final. Of course, what a magnificent club. The heart and soul of Beirut basketball. Al Riyadi, of course, it's them and Suggest that hold the record for BCL Asia / FIBA Asia Champions Cup. Of course, Al Riyadi, they were runners-up in 2012, 16-19, but champions in 2011, 2017, and last year most recently. Another foul has been committed. This one's on Marcus George Hunt.
Foul number 94, his third personal. Fourth for Riyadi.
Well, it's potentially looking like an all-consolation moment here for these final 3:57. Unless some miracle can happen. Well, I guess it's 30 points. Definitely within the scope of this tournament. He's going to be raising a lot of eyes. No doubt, Shabab Al Ahli will want to retain his services. But he missed the second free throw. I mean, in 3 games, he's averaged 35.7, 7.7 rebounds. Definitely teams in the CBA, the KBL, maybe the B League will definitely want to look at him. Kikanovic. Washington comes over the double team. Kika finds KZ. 3. Kikanovic offensive rebound and puts it back. 20-point lead to the defending champions. Well, that was the 24th offensive rebound of the game for Al Riyadi. Well, things going from bad to worse. Make that the 13th turnover. Without Tamara getting ready to come back in. And he loves it, the former legend, the man who represented his club as a player. Well, nice save by Mansell. And party time. Definitely for the fans, not for the players. Because remember, they'll have to play tomorrow night against Utsunomiya and Brex, the B League champions. In what is going to be an exciting game for sure. Ali Mansour tonight, 20 points. Would have been 21 if you made that free throw. Well, that shot doesn't go. Love offensive rebound. Quickly goes up with it, and he finishes. 19 for Jermaine Love. But now we're under 3 minutes. Riyadi fans sensing another championship trophy coming. One final game for them. Well, for both of them, actually. Shabab Al Ahli will meet the SAC Broncos in the 3rd and 4th place game. Nice zero step. Zainoun finishes. Riyadi just going through the motions. 13 points tonight for KZ. And Zainoun comes up, avoids a block. They want a basket interference. I think Kareem Zainoun's going to be teed up. Well, Zaynun felt there was a basket interference. There's a steal. Washington touched the backboard, but is it a clear basket interference? Well, the technical does send Omer Alamari to the free throw line. Mansour, 20 points. And Alamari missed the free throw. Well, the fact is, Shabab Al Ahli just didn't get enough scoring. Only 3 players with 30, 19, and 12. 30 for Washington, 19 for Love, 12 for Hawley. Next top scorer, Kaisel Shibebi and Al-Ajmani with 4 each. Love, down the middle, gets stripped. And Zaynun wants to run. Zaynun goes in, followed by Kika. Well, big finish. On screen coming from Jermaine Love. Washington behind the back. What a move, but he missed. Now KZ wants to run. Goes in, finishes with the layup. And that is the first field goal for Habib Abdallah here in PCL Asia. Made free throws yesterday, but that is his first field goal. 26-point lead. Alamari for 3. And he cuts it down to a 23-point deficit. I think everybody wants Cantus to score. Foul on Alamari, so Kikanovic will go to the free throw line. Well, chance now for Kikanovic to get to the 100-point mark here for Al Riyadi. Of course, Kika has been magnificent. 8 rebounds, 6 points. Has missed 2 free throws. As now Mustafa Asaf is going to sub into the game. Well, the night is over for Kareem Zaynun, but gets a standing ovation from the Riyadi fans. Kika makes the first free throw. Points for Riyadi. Kika's got 8 and 8 rebounds. Very similar to how the final went last year. It was very competitive in till the third quarter, and then Riyadi closed it out. Final seconds for Washington. Now looks for the ISO. Albrecht wide open for 3. Cutting it down to 22. That indeed is the 8th three-pointer of the night here for Shabab Al Ahli. Mustafa Asaf, jump hook, can't finish. And now 7 seconds difference between game and shot clock here. It will be Al Riyadi versus the B-League champions, Utsunami Abrechts. Well, there's still time between game and shot clock. But they're going to close the shot clock up. It's all over. Riyadi, they will indeed meet the B-League champions, Utsunami Abrechts. The PCL Asia, one final day to go. Will Riyadi defend their championship, or will history repeat itself and they could lose in another final against a Japanese B-League champion? Well, we are going to go courtside very soon to meet the player of the game, which we will announce momentarily. But Coach Ahmed Farhan, he's done it with his players. A big congratulations to Coach Farhan and the Al Riyadi ownership. The kings of Asian basketball on quest to defend their crown and to raise yet again the BCL Asia title, this time at the Coca-Cola Arena. And there you have it, your player of the game, Ali Mansour, the Lebanese national team player. Well, Ali Mansour was terrific tonight. 20 points. He was 1 rebound and 1 assist away from a triple-double. The closest a player has come to a triple-double this season in BCL Asia or BCL Asia East. And now listen to it here with the Al Riyadi fans. Phenomenal performance. And they did it without the Lebanese Superman, without Wael Al-Akji. And Wael, if you are watching, brother, our thoughts are with you. We're supporting you and hope everything is going to be okay. Strong performance tonight from these Al Riyadi fans. And we will see them tomorrow, Friday night, in hope that they will repeat and defend their championship. Incredible scenes.
Al Riyadi will be meeting
Well, fans, we're going to go courtside to meet Ali Mansour very soon. But that wraps it up tonight. The 3rd and 4th place and final will be played tomorrow night here. We'll leave you with stats, then highlights, and then we'll meet with the player of the game, Ali Mansour.
Thank God we made a very good game today. We stepped up in the second half. All the hats off to all the players, the coaching staff, the plan. We did exactly what the coaching staff said to us, but we're not satisfied yet. We still have one more game. We gotta stay focused, because at the end of the day, Riyadi came here to win it all. We're the champions. We're here to defend our title. We still have one more game to win. This game is for Wael, for Amir, and hopefully we get back the trophy back home and we celebrate with Wael and Amir and all the Lebanese fans and Riyadi fans.
Did you even know you're just shy of triple-double?
I did triple-double today?
No, shy.
Shy. I'm a shy guy, so I like that. Thank you so much. I mean, the fans were amazing today. Thank you so much for coming to support us. We want them tomorrow to be here also, and hopefully we celebrate with them. I mean, they're a very good team. We gotta stay focused. We gotta play 40 minutes, and let the better team win. Thank you so much. Thank you.